What's up, guys? It's your Knish bringing you a video here between Ross and Ruben. And this one got away from Ruben real quick. This one wasn't close. Ross took this one and hopped on his riverboat and sped along, uh, beating Ruben here by 90 plus. That's ouch. I don't know what to say, Ruben. That's just a brutal way to come out of a contest there, battered and bruised there. So hopefully you're doing all right. But yeah, so let's dive into how this massacre unfolded, shall we? So we have Josh Allen going full Josh Allen mode here, going for 45.22 points, looking like the guy who was in the MVP discussion last year. So he completely went off for 45.22 points there. Russell Wilson, 18.62, very modest showing there. Had played pretty well. Only had one touchdown though, so that's you definitely need like more than one touchdown from your quarterback to really make your week pay off. And didn't quite get that this week, Ruben. Antonio Gibson had a one catch for 73 yards and a touchdown. I saw this play on a red zone. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what the hell? But then they loved it so much they only gave him like one more target the whole game. So it turned out they probably could use more of that in that Buffalo game. But still, very nice showing there for Antonio Gibson. Myles Gaskin, only 8.9 points. Didn't get into the end zone. Yardage was very low. But his yards per carry is good. That's good for you there, Ruben. Yards per carry strong, just so you can get enough touches and get in the end zone. So over David Montgomery, only had 6.5 points. You there, Ross. Really, like one of your only blemishes this week was just not getting a lot of protection from him. But he got the carries. Just that whole Bears offense was a complete shit show. No one was really going to have success this past week against the Browns. So that is what it is there. Devin Singletary had a big long run last week, but didn't get that this week. Got the carries, 11 carries, 26 yards, one reception. Didn't really do a whole lot there for you there, Ruben. So Cooper Kupp, I believe, was leading the league in receiving yards, number one receiver. So hell of a draft pick there by you, Ross. 26.1 points, had two touchdowns on 96 receiving yards. Completely killing it there with Stafford and the Rams. On the other side here, Juju on the beat. Smith-Schuster only 4 points. Really got hurt on this one. Didn't really get the finish. Only had 25 yards receiving. So ouch there for you, Ruben. Mike Williams looking like a pleasant surprise here in fantasy. Finally having a monster week here. I think he's the number 2 receiver in fantasy last time I checked too. So Ross is just hitting both these receivers here. It's definitely showing in the point totals every week. AJ Brown left the game early. Only had one carry. Didn't even have a catch. He had a carry for 3 yards. Darren Waller, 7.9 points. Still looking like a fantastic tight end. He's a beast. He just hasn't hit that week 1 the target share total. That's really because the Raiders have been spreading the ball more to their receivers. You know me as a Raider aficionado. I see the trends. I see the talent. Waller's still a beast. So very good number there for you, Ross. And Travis Kelce, 13.9 points. Every week he gets either a touchdown or 100 yards for you there, Ruben. So he's the one guy who you can count on every week. Hopefully it'll equate to some dubs here soon, but you don't have to worry about your tight end spot at all. DJ Moore, Thursday Night Football, had a fantastic game. 8 receptions, 126 yards. Still a guy who doesn't ever really get into the end zone, but with his volume and the receiving yards, doesn't really need to. So touchdowns would really just be a bonus for you weekly, Ross. Speaking of speed, we got Henry Ruggs, 10.5 points. Didn't get to the end zone this week either, but he's definitely getting more targets here on a weekly basis from Derek Carr, so that bodes well for you, Ruben. Harrison Butker, 6 points, and then Matt Gay had 10. So hey, there you go. Ruben got a nice spot there from your kicker. Just not enough points from the rest of your position here this week. The rest of your players, I should say, they're here this week. Carolina defense, 8 points, and then the Patriot defense only got 3 So all in all, this was just a complete massacre. Ruben, you're on a 3-game losing streak here. You're 0-3, man. So it's time for you to break this streak, break through, get your first win. I know you can do it, man. It's just you've been running into some big time scoring these last couple weeks. This is really your first bad week, I think, in terms of scoring. So bounce back strong. And Ross, you're a beast, man. Yeah, you're 3-0, and you're also leading the league in scoring. So looking like a juggernaut so far. I'm not sure why you're trying to make so many trades with the team that you have the way it is right now, but do you, man? That's why you're Riverboat Ross. So I'm not going to question your methods. So good luck to you both going forward, especially you, Ruben. Get that first win this coming week, man. Let's do it. Get off the schneid, Rook.